Okay, guys, this is going to be a quick one because I had a technical issue and I wasn't even sure if I wanted to show it because it's. Don't get distracted. Okay, so what did we do? This is actually our third fill of the inside port. The roof vane got moved a little bit, but you can see it's still not perfect for where it's got to be. So I got to do a touch of work there. We've got most of the inclusions and junk filled in at this point. I did some serious area calculations, and we are tight over the short side at this point. But now that we got a lot of the lumps and bumps and holes out of it, and filled the roof a little bit more in a few spaces, actually both sides got filled a little more, and better shape. Let's turn this around so you can see from the other way. Okay, you can see my arrow I originally drew. That's kind of the direction I wanted to put it in. You can see a little bit of the dicum is heading in that direction. It did make a... I don't know, on the right side I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but on the left side I got a nice clean straight line, so I'm going to follow that line more than anything else. I don't think I'm going to add epoxy to it. I think I'm just going to machine it down a little bit. And the back part of the fin isn't nearly as long as the other side. And it probably needs to get moved over a touch and rounded. So I think I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of the roof. I'm going to take some putty out of the roof to give us just a little more CSA right there. We're a little low for a 500-inch engine going 6,500 RPM. We're a little low on area. So I'm going to open that up and see if it makes a difference. So I'll show you my sheet, but I don't know if I can really make heads and tails out of it. We got a few takeaways we can get from it. Okay, what happened was the customer said, could you please do increments of 0.05 all the way up? And I said, if I remember, I can do that. My sheet's not really set up for it, though. So what I did, what I think I did, I'm not even 100% sure. At 0.35, that's that. Then you went to 4.5, 5, and all the way up. Because I couldn't get these top numbers, so these are here. In any case, what can we tell? We may be one or two less in a couple spots, but we definitely top out a little better. Okay, we also didn't have, this is a quieter port, so that's a win in itself. Where we reverse our swirl is a lot earlier now. This is actually, even though I've been told Olds are not supposed to swirl, this port wants to because it's shaped more like a big block Chevy on a good port side. We're going to get some swirl out of this side. And remember what the owner said, the inner didn't flow as well but made better power. Well, I think that's part of the equation, right? We're pretty good as far as our 300 number. We're actually better on these couple lower numbers. How about our air speeds? Well, it's a little bit smaller port. It's the bowl is more filled in. We went from 223 to 228, 223 to 228. They stayed nice. Remember, it's moving a little more air at 0.8. And we came up on the floor. So that makes sense. Remember, this really hasn't been changed. It's just how much volume of air going through it. Center of the cylinder went up from 207 to 222. Cylinder wall went from 201 to 229. Not bad differential between the two. And I'm thinking which way that's going to turn. When I turn that vane, it's going to change my air speeds a little bit on the roof. But we're also going to we're going to give it a little more area on the roof. So we'll have to cut it and see. As far as our short side, 350 to 356, 383 to 388, 363 to 376. It's also moving more air. So I'm going to say as far as top to bottom, not great. I mean, I'd like to get it more even, but you can't because it's got that bolt right next to the short side radius. There is absolutely no area to move that over. I could move the other side over if the casting would allow, but then I have to change the entire apex of the short side, and we're going to run out of time quick on this, so that ain't going to happen. I need to kind of get it done the way it is. I did touch the short side on this flow because it was a little bit different shape than the outer. So they're very, very close, inner and outer. One is a little taller than the other. And I don't know if, I think that's by design because I checked the CNC side and one short side is 100 thousandths higher than the other. So I'm not going to fiddle with that right now because my airspeeds are pretty good as far as across the short side. And after I get a little more area on the roof, they might be really good. Okay, what else do I want to show? I want to show you right down its throat. I want to show you the bore. I want to show you the valve. Okay, the valve actually has some Dykem on it for a change. I did spray a little bit more than I have been spraying because I want to see it entering the chamber a little bit, even though it makes a mess. And the chamber is body filler, so it's going to be tough to get it off there without making gouges in it. Guys, do not use body filler on ports, ever. Even if it's just mocking stuff up. You cannot. The only thing you can do with it is sand it by hand. You can't use any tools on it. What a mess. As far as I'm concerned, that's better because it's not split as much by that fin. Right? It's a little bit more organized going around that fin. So that's a win. Okay, I don't know whether I showed you this view already or not, guys. Sorry. Been a lot of fun stuff going on. My head is spinning. But got to get some work out while I can. This is actually being filmed on Veterans Day. Thank you to all the people that really gave the biggest price, right? And thanks to all our military guys. All right, guys. I told you it'd be a short one, 7 minutes and change. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.